An inclusive city is where I can have a home, a safe, warm home with all the smart technology where I can do shopping and live and play and really relax as well as work. An inclusive city is where I can be employed in order for me to contribute to society. An inclusive city is where I can take my dog for a walk in a safe, accessible park without even thinking how the footpaths and the pavements and the parks and so on look like.
For me, an inclusive city is one that includes some really practical accessibility features. So accessible pedestrian signals so that when you're crossing intersections, you're feeling more comfortable and safe. Things like tactile markers to help you see changes in the sidewalk and in the road. That type of really concrete kind of measure can make a city much easier to navigate, and I think that ultimately makes it far more inclusive.
A city that's livable and accessible for everyone is something that we all aim to see. A city that means there are no barriers, that everyone can do whatever they wish to do, can go from wherever they need to go with not having to consider, do I need to plan in advance? Do I need to acquire special assistance? I can just get up and go. That's what we all should be able to do. And cities that we plan for today should be the cities we live for in the future.
So here's what an inclusive city means to me. A space where I can move independently, where I can feel respected while I move around, where I feel safe from falling into open drains, and where I can be who I want to be and develop my creativity.
Inclusive city for me is that city which addresses the specific needs of all regardless of their age, sex, caste, gender and disability. The city which addresses the diversified needs and the accessibility and inclusion from different perspectives, such as the hospitals, public venues, schools, all are accessible. The policies are accessible. The policies that caters the specific needs of all, and education, transportation, every facilities that are inclusive of all, regardless of what is made for all. And other thing is that inclusive city always means a lot because it addresses the progressive realization that it will be addressed in a years or span of time. So inclusive always means a lot to me, and it matters because we have our own special needs, and that cities that always respect our diversity, dignity and the autonomy. Thank you.
Una ciudad accesible para nosotros es donde todos estemos incluidos, donde no haya diferencias de personas, donde se pueda combinar la accesibilidad estructural con la accesibilidad digital, donde todos los espacios físicos y digitales estén disponibles para todas las personas en general, incluidas también las personas con discapacidad.